Steve Harker, Fred Tigges up next. You know, interestingly enough, in both Alcohol Dragster and Alcohol Funny Car, there are not a lot of familiar head-to-head matchups. I saw some of the guys down in the staging lanes that had those convention badges on, you know, said, hello, my name's Dave.
My name is.
Because so many of these guys really just haven't raced each other before.
Stat guy, Lewis Bloom.
Steve Harker's 11th start from number 1. He ties Bucky Austin for 10th all time. But here's the stat, guys. When he's qualified number 1, in his 4 wins, he's won from the number 1 spot 3 times.
Drag racing can be cruel. Just because you're the number 1 qualifier doesn't mean you're going to be handed a trophy at the end of the day. You still got to earn it. 4-round wins.
Absolutely. Steve Harker, I mean, once he gets in the zone, one of the best at going out there and being on the consistent side of things. This car just absolutely thundering on the back half of the track. Went 210 miles an hour to half track a couple times, 264, 265 out the back door.
As we just saw in round number 1, qualifying is certainly no guarantee. Even this weekend, the number 2 qualifier, the number 3 qualifier have already got the awnings taken down and they're headed home.
We've seen a lot of different conditions in qualifying this weekend. We had overcast and cool start off on Friday, and then we had the sun come out late Friday and Saturday. So sun's back out on Sunday. So the tuners have definitely seen a bunch of conditions here this weekend.
Fred Tigges was the runner-up here a year ago. Now the question is, in round number 2 in 2014, can he take down the number 1 qualifier?
I think the question is, will Steve Harker stumble?
Nope. Fred Tigges will be a day and a half late. Not sure what got distracted or what happened to Fred there to make him pull a .669 light. Too bad his 560 was competitive with Harker's 558 there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great run there for Fred Tigges up for the reaction time at 261. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably a career best speed for Tigges, but Steve Harker, they just had that thing on the rail. They smoked the tires in the first qualifying session, but ever since then, just been on the rails all the weekend.
Top of the race course, John Kernan.
With Todd Vinny winning a close race there with a 564 with a 1. How much is this building your confidence this weekend?
Well, you run a guy like Tony, that, you know, we got Lombardo. That's a very tough draw first round. A lot tougher than you'd usually get with number 12. And second round, Tony Bartone. I've only ever run him 1 time. He's a heck of a racer. And for Permatex, for Jay Blake, Follow Dream, we were real glad to get by that round. That was tough.
Hey, if you look close, you could actually see a smile on his face.
There is one.
Hey, look at the bright side, Todd. It should get easier next round. You've only got Steve Harker.
Wow. He's going through murderer's row for sure.